Hello and welcome to Soda Tasting, an online show dedicated to soda reviews and appreciation. I'm Patrick O'Keefe. On today's episode, I'm going to be reviewing Vernors, which, according to the bottle, is the original ginger soda. Some might also call it a ginger ale. On episode number 57, I reviewed Vernors with sugar. And if this bottle looks a little open, that's because I just did it right now, and it's still fresh, still just opened it, but I wanted to go ahead and review this as well. So, Vernors is a Michigan original since 1866. It's funny, the bottle here has a mascot. It is a, according to the website, it is a gnome-like creature named Woody. And Vernors is barrel-aged with a bold taste. In 12 ounces, you will get 140 calories, 55 milligrams of sodium, 39 grams of total carbohydrates, 38 of which are sugar. Ingredient-wise, you have carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, citric acid, sodium benzoate, which is a preservative, caramel color, natural and artificial flavors. This soda, Vernors, was mentioned to me by a friend of mine, Michael Kimsel, who is the organizer of the IndieConf Conference for Freelancers. That's INDIECONF.com. He's a web developer, and you can visit his website at michaelkimsel.com, KIMSAL. So he's definitely a fan of Vernors, and that's why he wanted me to see what I thought of it here on the show. As I was doing some research for Vernors, I found that when you mix Vernors with vanilla ice cream, that is called a Boston Cooler. So that sounds like an interesting combination to me. One day maybe I'll try that here on the show. Now, let's see. What else do we have? Yeah, I think that's it. And I picked this up at a Kroger grocery store here in North Carolina. So let's go ahead and give this a taste. And if I didn't already say it, this is from the Dr. Pepper Snapple group. Man, I'm coughing because, you know, this is one of those gingers that has that kind of effect on your sinuses. It gets up in your nose. But you get a little ginger smell there, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste. You know, it is a, it's one of those ginger ales or ginger sodas, whatever you want to call it, that balances out the spiciness with the sweetness. You know, on a previous episode, I reviewed Blenheim Ginger Ale, the Red Cap. And the Red Cap Blenheim is just this really spicy, overpoweringly spicy ginger ale. And the spiciness overpowers the sweetness and the ginger flavor. You get less of that. And then, of course, you have ginger ales that are really just sweet. They're just sweet ginger ales. And then you have ones that fall in the middle. And I think that's where Vernors really falls pretty comfortably. You know, you get that spiciness, you get that sinus effect, if you will, but then you also taste the sweetness. You taste that ginger flavor. So if you're interested in that sort of balance, then I think Vernors is worth exploring. Now, when I reviewed Vernors with sugar, I noted that I did prefer the flavor of the sugar version versus the high fructose corn syrup version, and I gave that one a 3. Though I do prefer it over high fructose corn syrup Vernors, you know, this is still a pretty good ginger ale, and so I want to give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. I have a question for you, and, you know, I've thought about maybe reviewing sodas that, we've talked about soda mixing before. That's something I do on Soda Tasting, where I mix 2 or more sodas to create something that is enjoyable. But what about soda-infused beverages of other kinds, like ice cream floats? Would you like to see me do those on Soda Tasting? Like, for example, the Boston Cooler, which is Vernors with ice cream, vanilla ice cream. Would you like to see those sorts of reviews become a part of Soda Tasting as well? Not a regular thing, certainly. Reviews are always going to be kind of a mainstay here on the show, but there's also other things that you can do with soda. So let me know if you'd like to see me do those types of shows here on Soda Tasting in the comments on sodatasting.com or on YouTube. If you like the show, please subscribe to receive every episode automatically. You can do that at sodatasting.com. As always, everything in moderation. Thank you for watching.